stage is your feature this evening. He is a up-and-coming Orlando comic. He's blowing up. You're gonna love him. I was here to make y'all laugh. Please put your hands together for Mr. Dorian Gale.
Who's playing that music? I'm glad. Black dude, you gotta change it up. You got DMX? Who's the DJ here? Who's the DJ? You got something harder? Can I get something hard? I just want to hear it. What do you have, bro? What do you got in that? What do you got in that thing over there? I want to hear something tough, man. Something tough. I was gonna come up here salsa and do this comedy set. Now I want to hear something tough. Alright? The Black Eyed Peas is cool, but I'm black. Forget the Eyed Peas, alright? Rick. I don't know. You don't have to play. I just want to hear something. Do you have something? Oh, okay. That's much more. Start off. Goodness gracious. What's up, white people? What up? You can clap, white people. Don't clap. Man. Oh, man. Next time I'm coming with some DMX. Something like that. Tin Roof, man. My name is Dorian, right? So, like, my name is Dorian. Like, when I was born, so my dad wanted to name me Michael, which is my middle name. But I'm nothing like any famous Michael. You know, I'm not like Michael Jordan. I'm not athletic. Not like Mike Tyson. I can't knock you out. You know, I'm definitely not like Michael Jackson. I cannot dance and sing. I'm more like Mike Myers because when you see me, I'm so ugly, it's a surprise. All right. But Dorian is like I named after a vampire, Dorian Gray. Y'all heard that vampire, Dorian Gray, the first black vampire in my family. Congrats to me. All right. Come out at night to some of that Black Eyed Peas salsa music he was playing. Surprise! On the side of your blood. I don't know, man. Black people name weird stuff. Like we name our kids after like cars, like Mercedes and Kia and Avalon. Just some weird stuff, man. Toyota, if you don't get your behind over here, whoop your behind, man. I freaking like Floridians just do weird stuff. You know, like there's a list of 3 things that Floridians do. The first one, or don't do, should I say? First one is evacuate. Like that's the first one. The second one is drive. But we don't do that one correctly. And the third one is count votes, because that does not happen. All right, 3. Like names are weird. That's another thing that Floridians do. We name stuff that shouldn't be named, like hurricanes, all right? People out west, they don't name tornadoes. They don't name freaking earthquakes and stuff. But Floridians feel like we need to name hurricanes. You know what I mean? You're not going to evacuate, though. You know what I mean? You don't want to leave your family, your home. You know what I mean? Like, that's your family, your home. You're going to stay here, ride this thing out. But nah, we got to name them. Nobody evacuates, y'all. What if you were to change the name of the hurricane, huh? Mm-hmm. What if the hurricane was named after your ex-girlfriend? You gonna leave your house then? Mm-hmm. The weatherman comes on the TV and tells you Keisha's coming to your house at 150 miles per hour. You're getting the freak out of here because Keisha is coming. All right? Get your stuff. Keisha about to come and mess us up, y'all. Keisha coming. Get your stuff and get the freak out of here, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. That freaking, it's an interesting time, you know. Interesting time. And definitely, salsa music is not describing the time. I cannot get over that. You played that out, but I literally did a Super Bowl. Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay. Okay, wait. Keep that playing. If I have to bring it to you, Cowboys, then it's going to be quick. All you Bullet. All right, I'm done. DMX is not even like that hardcore no more. Like DMX is a Christian now. We don't even do that stuff anymore, man. He be up in the church, man. He talk Genesis, Leviticus, Deuteronomy. What? It's like it was Matthew and Mark, Luke and John. What? John and John. What? John and John. What? Like he don't even do. Y'all remember that song? What they want from them? Like you heard any Bible verses, man. Thank you for the DMX. Thank you, DJ. We the best. Thank you. Frick, man. I like DMX. I like rappers, man. Rappers help me because I like doing impressions. That's how I get girls' attention. All right, they don't like this. Okay, it's not going to wow you. All right, any lady looks at this is like, oh no, taller. You know what I mean? Like that's how they look at me. It's like taller, please. I need you to grow like 5 inches. Like they look at me like I can't even take you to Universal. I need you to grow much taller. You know what I mean? Like one time I was at my college and we were at this community club. Well, not a Caribbean club. And thank you, music. Caribbean club, and she knew that I did impressions. So she's like, I want you to sing something for me. But I didn't do any like normal impression, right? I pulled out with the Biggie Smalls impression, right? I did. I hit her with that, what's the song? I hit her with the freaking Big Papa. I said,
oh. To all the ladies in the place with style and grace, allow me to lace these lyrical dishes in the dishes. Who got moves and make moves of all the minds? The back of the club, simple what is where you find me. The back of the club, macking my crew behind me. Mad portion asking, blood passing, music blasting. But I just can't quit because one of these honeys that you got to creep with, sleep with, keep it ever secret. Why not? I blow up my spot because we both got hot. Now check it. I got more map than Kraken in the bed. Believe me, sweetie, I got enough to feed the need. No need to be greedy. I got mad friends with Benzes. See those by the latest. Shooter like players. Jump in the rover and come over. Check your friends, jump in the GS3. I got the chronic by the tree, cuz.
Got a number? I got the number. Got the freaking number, man. I love doing those impressions, man. I miss freaking Biggie Smalls, man. Even though I was like barely alive when they died, I miss freaking Biggie Smalls, man. Some rappers can leave and come back and they seem much angrier, right? Like Eminem left and then came back and angry, all right? Like when Eminem first came, he was like, hi kids, I'm gonna put 9-inch nails in your eyelids. And now the dude is very angry. I know y'all listen to Eminem lately. That dude is mad. Like he'll start the song like real quiet, like real fast, and then he'll just start yelling, "Hey, my mom and the baby! I can't believe I'm in the trailer! Detroit 8 miles every day! Like he's just very angry, and I don't know why. Like what happened to you then? He's still a good rapper. He's just very mad for some reason. You know? Freaking, what else? Freaking, Rick Ross. Rick Ross and 50 Cent. Those guys are interesting too. You know what I mean? Because like, Rick Ross sounds like he just wakes up every morning, every time he starts rapping. Like he just sounds like he's, Rose! Like, dude, go back to sleep. Alright? I was put you on the strap. Rick, man. 50 Cent is a troll. 50 Cent got shot 9 times and came into the game with his shirt off on the Get Rich or Die Trying album, Gangster. And now he's like the biggest troll ever and does this very evil laugh. You know what I'm saying? He's the one messing with me. Like 50, like come on now. You don't want to get shot again. Stop messing with these people out here, man. Rappers. People are paying attention to rappers more than paying attention to anything else. Right? Like this is one rapper, you may have heard of him. He's very famous more recently for doing horrible things that are not street. Alright? His name is Tekashi 6ix9ine. Alright? You may have heard of him, you may have not. Alright? You know what Tekashi 6ix9ine is, sir? Yes, you do. All right, the greatest snitch of all time. Okay, listen. If Tekashi 6ix9ine does nothing but yell, all right. Like if Tekashi 6ix9ine came to where I was working at and was he was a customer, I wouldn't take his order. I just would. I said I want 6 fries with the double cheeseburger. I need 6 fries. Get the pickle up with the extra mustard and the extra onions. Shots. Like, bruh, calm down. All right, you're on witness protection. All right, it's not that serious. Just continue to the next window, sir. I can't do that, man. Rap game I would have been a rapper, man, but rap game is, it's different now. You know what I mean? I'll give y'all a couple of my rhymes. You know what I mean? Clap with me, all right? I forgot y'all white. Y'all is white. Okay. Pay attention, Marcus. Help me out, please. Follow me. Okay. Cool. Hey, my name is Dorian. You can't mess with me. I like hot sauce on my KFC. That's it. That's my bars. God dang it. You ever try to look for a black person in the room and you're just like, where the frick are you? What is your race? I'm trying to figure out what is like, are you Hispanic? What are you close to? Huh? You're white? What did you say? God dang it. That's okay. Y'all did good for that clap. Give yourselves a round of applause because that is something. It's okay, man. Listen, my stepmom was white, and I've had to get along with her too. Some stuff she didn't know at first. You know what I mean? Like when I first met her, it was different. She was surprised at a lot of things culturally. Although she had been married to a black man for 5 years before she met me. She'd been married to my dad for 5 years before that she even met me. You know what I mean? Some stuff she was just shocked at. It's okay. Also the first time I met her, I went to the bathroom, I came out, I left her with the remote and the TV, right? The TV was on the channel that I turned it to, and when I came out, she was shocked. She was like, Dorian, oh my God, Dorian. So there are these two guys that are fighting over this girl for this necklace thing. It's a necklace, and there's lots of diamonds in it. It's all sparkly, and it's called bling. It's a very sparkly, blinged out necklace. And so that these guys are fighting over this girl, and the girl doesn't know who he's going to choose. And it's on this channel. It's called the Bet Channel. You ever heard of the Bet Channel? It's the Bet Channel. I said, stepmom, that's BET. You're watching 106 in Park, okay? That's what that is. That's what that is, okay? Just relax, all right? They're going to live. It's not even real. It's insane, man. It's insane, yo. I freaking, everyday stuff is interesting for me because I'm 24 now. And I know I'm getting older because I can't hold my pee. And it's a really horrible sign. And I know you're looking at each other and thinking, oh, Dorian, yeah, no, you can't either, all right? I know that for a fact, all right? If you try and hold your urine at your age, you will blow your kidneys out of your back, okay? Frick, I can't do this anymore. And I don't know if I need to see a doctor or something, but it just comes out, all right? I'll be at work, and I've been the wrong way, it's a little bit, you know what I mean? Frick, man. I can't hold it, all right? I'm only 24. I'm supposed to have this stuff under lock, all right? I hate using public restrooms. Everybody should hate using public restrooms. You should not prefer to use a public restroom if you have to. There was this one time, I was at the mall. I came out the mall. I just wanted to look around. But my stomach was like, nah, it's go time. So I got my car, and I'm walking, and you ever try to hold on to something before it falls, and you try to hold on to it because it's about to drop, and your heart races up. You know what I'm talking about, sir. I know you know what I'm talking about. Exactly. That's exactly. It's time to go. You know what I mean? So I hit it. My cheeks was tight. It was tighter down here in this area. So I had to hit a tight walk because if you sneeze or burp, everything can come out. All right. If you make a sudden movement, it's over. You guys will just go home. So I had to hit just walking here, walking throughout the mall. Yep. Just walking. Yep. That's all I'm doing, right? I come out. The Marines office is the only office that's open. So I go in there, and they're all staring at me. And they're just like, hey, sir, how are you doing? And I'm just like, can I use it? I was like, dang it. I have to join the Marines now, because they're not going to let you just use the restroom, okay, without talking to you about joining the force. So I was like, sir, thank you for all your service. I just need to use the restroom real quick. He was like, let's go ahead, let's get to it. I was like, what is this? He was like, give me 20 push-ups first. Nah, I'm just playing. Go ahead and go to that. So and all these guys are making fun of me as I'm just hitting this lovely walk, my cheeks clenched. And I'm just walking to the back, and like, I finally get to the toilet, and I get to the toilet, and of course, when you really have to go, it never comes out. It never just comes out when you really have to go, right? You're just sitting there waiting, because it's supposed to be automatic, but then your stomach is like, nah, I don't want to do it. So you feel like you can hold it off, and you stand up, you stand up, and your stomach is like, sit back down. So I sat back down, and you ever try to push and nothing comes out, and your stomach is still, it's burning the freak up, and you keep pushing, and it's not coming out. You try to drink something, you pray to God, you're like, Jesus, I swear to God, I'm never eating hot chili peppers ever again. Lord, please help me. I swear to God, I'm not going to Melissa's house to eat whatever she put in that casserole. She put raisins in it, and I told her not to. Like, that was where I was at, all right? I was having a moment with Jesus on this toilet because I needed him to save me, all right? So I'm sitting there for like 15 minutes. The Marines are knocking on the door, trying to figure out what is going on in there, all right? The toilet paper is like an arm's length away. I can't get up. If I get up, everything is going to drop on the floor. So I took my shoe off, and I was like, and I got the toilet paper, finally. I finally got the toilet paper, and I went to wipe, and then as soon as I went to wipe, my stomach was like, go time, and everything just dropped the frick out. So now I got stuff on my hand, and I haven't finished, and I'm sitting there just like, God, why? Why did you do this to me? I prayed before I ate, Lord. I didn't mean to mess this up. So I'm sitting there with my arm in my hand. The green dude knocks on the door, and it cracks a little bit. He says, are you okay? I'm like, no, get out of the room, please. No, go somewhere else. I don't need you right now. Unless you can get some more toilet paper, because I need that. He's like, all right, be right back. Comes, rolls the toilet paper in. I wipe, I get out, and that's how I joined the Marines. Some stuff is just horrible, man. You know, you figure out life stuff, man. You don't figure out your body work, especially during quarantine, man. I try to tell y'all, man. It's interesting, you know, this time period, you know, because comedians have been getting in trouble. Lots of people have been getting in trouble this year. I mean, people just saying stuff, you know, with no regard, and that's what they can do. You know, they have freedom of speech. You know, consequences come with that. But here's my thing: it's not always the comedians. You know what I mean? It's not always us. All right? It's not always us. Right? Sometimes it's the people behind the scenes who get in trouble for doing certain things. Right? So a couple of years ago, I saw this story about one of the directors of Law and Order. Right? He got arrested on child pornography. True stuff. Right? Imagine the police coming up to you and saying,
in the criminal justice system, sexual-based offenses are considered extremely heinous. In New York City, the dedicated detectives are part of a special elite squad known as the Special Victims Unit. These are their stories.
It's messed up because you wrote that, all right? Listen, that is messed up, all right? It is not always a comedian. Sometimes the people behind luckily, the only thing he's touching now is the stage, you know what I mean? He's doing his thing, all right? He's free, man. I didn't like watching Bill Cosby do all that stuff either, man. Freaking, you know what messed me up about that situation? Is that freaking, when he was going to court, this dude was a fool, all right? I don't know if y'all saw the video of that man walking to court. He was doing some messed up stuff. He was like this. I don't know if y'all saw the video. That dude, if I was a judge, I wouldn't even listen to that dude like in court because his voice is too messed up to even freaking tell what's going on. I put the cookies and I took the cookies and I put them in the places and I put the cookies in the places where it's supposed to be. And then I took the pills, I put the pills and the bottle, and then I put it in the box, and I took the bottle of pills and I put it in the banana. Like I was just, you know where you're going now. It's not, you're going to jail, that's it. That's it, you're going to jail, man. Like frick, I do think there's a thin line between that stuff, man. Because like, you know, the difference between Hugh Hefner and R. Kelly, right? The only difference between Hugh Hefner and R. Kelly is that Hugh Hefner had his living in a mansion and R. Kelly had his trapped in a closet, all right? That's what the freak happened is a difference between Hugh Hefner and R. Kelly. There is no difference. One died and got away with it. That's all. There's no difference, man. Gotta be better. Gotta be better when looking at society, man. Definitely gotta be better. Definitely gotta be better, man. Like me, I get into it a little bit, but you know, I'm not a big historian guy. You know what I mean? Like the lady's on a date with me, you know, I might drop a little knowledge. I'm not one of those extra woke guys. You know, like some people are too woke to the point where they don't know normal stuff. You know what I mean? They'll be like, oh, you know what? It's a lovely moon out. You know, the circumference of the moon is pi equals mc squared divided by 2 because racism has divided us. The moon is white and not black. But did they put that in your mind because of the moon being white and not black? That's why the stars, my brother, are black and the earth is blue. But is it really flat or is it really round? And I'm just like, bro, it's 74 degrees. Why are you doing this right now? No need for you to really, you know what I mean? Like, some people are too intelligent. That's not me. You know what I mean? I'm not too smart. You know what I mean? It's a difference, you know? It's a difference, man. I was raised different. I was raised to be smart, but not too smart, you know? And I was raised kind of cool, man. I see it. And, like, my dad is Jamaican, you know what I mean? And it's a little bit different when you're trying to play sports as a kid. And your Jamaican dad is just, you know, because a Jamaican parent will get into it with the ref. You know what I mean? Very straightforward. The ref will be like, foul. My dad will be like, Boomer, what? Boomer, you say foul, referee. You won't romp with me? You won't romp with me? We'll suck your mouth. My name is Roy Bill. Thank you guys for your time. I appreciate it. David Nicola. Thank y'all, man. We love y'all, man. We appreciate it. Thank you, DJ, for playing